From the Home Slice News Center, this is the Daily Slice for Monday, October 10th, 2022. I'm D. Ray Knight. This is what's going on. 2 Rapid City police officers involved in a deadly July 26 shooting were justified in using lethal force, according to an investigation by the South Dakota Division of Criminal Investigation. Police were responding to a call about shots being fired in the parking lot of the Chances Casino on Haynes Avenue. The investigation report states that Marvin Moran Jr. fired at one police officer's car before that officer and another responding officer returned fire, killing him. An autopsy showed that Moran suffered 10 gunshot wounds. Attorney General Mark Vargo says there is a clear danger to the public, and it was a justified use of lethal force by the officers. 3 people charged with a double homicide in Rapid City have pleaded not guilty. Amy Rose has more.
3 suspects are pleading not guilty in connection with the Rapid City double murder. Chase Quickbear, Benita Cisneros, and Aaron Provincial entered the pleas yesterday to 2 counts of aiding and abetting first-degree murder and 1 count of conspiracy to commit first-degree murder. The pleas are related to an August shooting on Surfwood Drive that left Joseph Standing Bear and Pete and Milk dead. They are set to appear in court again on November 3rd.
Preliminary numbers from a South Dakota State University poll show most voters want exceptions to the state's abortion ban in cases of rape and incest. According to the poll, about 75% of the electorate has some serious opposition to not having this exclusion in the law. The poll comes from the nonpartisan research unit housed in the School of American and Global Studies. In national and international news, here's the latest on the war in Ukraine. Russia has unleashed a lethal barrage of strikes against multiple Ukrainian cities, smashing civilian targets including downtown Kyiv, where at least 8 people were killed. Russian President Vladimir Putin says the strikes on Ukraine on Monday came in response to Kyiv's terrorist actions. The intense, hours-long attack Monday marked a sudden military escalation by Moscow. It came a day after Putin called a Saturday explosion on a huge bridge connecting Russia to its annexed territory of Crimea a terrorist act, masterminded by Ukrainian special services. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky said Russian forces launched dozens of missiles and Iranian-built drones against Ukraine. Rising suicide rates among active duty soldiers has the Pentagon looking for answers. Amy Rose has the story.
Rising suicide rates among active service members have forced the Pentagon to review the military's mental health protocols. But many service members in crisis still fear coming forward and admitting they need help. And those who do seek that help often find themselves fighting through deep-rooted stigma surrounding mental health issues, bureaucratic obstacles, and internal pressure to stay on the job. The Pentagon has created an independent committee to review the military's mental health and suicide prevention programs. At the same time, a network of military-adjacent charitable organizations has tried to fill the gaps with a variety of programs and outreach efforts.
This year's Nobel Prize in Economics has been awarded to former U.S. Federal Reserve Chair Ben Bernanke and 2 other U.S.-based economists. Bernanke, Douglas W. Diamond, and Philip H. Dybvig were recognized Monday for their research into the fallout from bank failures. The Nobel panel at the Royal Swedish Academy of Sciences in Stockholm said the trio's research had shown why avoiding bank collapses is vital. The panel says the findings of the 3 in the early 1980s laid the foundations for regulating financial markets and dealing with financial crises. Your weather forecast from the Home Slice Weather Center. Sunny and 75 for the high today. Low tonight, 53. And that was your Daily Slice for Monday, October 10th, 2022. The Daily Slice is a production of Home Slice Media Group, hosted by D. Ray Knight with Amy Rose. Executive producer Mark Houston. Engineered by Chris Jacquez. I'm D. Ray Knight. Have a happy Native American Day.